G'day, I'm Chris, and this is Game Chambers. Welcome back to our run beneath the Stolen Lands with our Castlevania crew. Now, last episode we came out of the dungeon, we had a bit of strength damage on Trevor. What we've done is we've come into the city, we've sold all of our, or into the hub I suppose, sold all of our junk, bought some useful scrolls. So we've picked up Remove Blindness, Remove Curse, Remove Disease. I think we already had the Remove Paralysis, Restoration and Lesser Restoration, and we've cured him of his strength damage, so he's back up to full fighting capacity, and we've sold off all of our junk, and we're sitting on 6,000 gold. I'm going to go have a look at Honest Guy, see what he has, see if there's anything worth grabbing for 6,000 gold. So 6,000 would get us +1 armor, but I think, are we already wearing... +1 breastplates, we're already wearing decent armor, +1 chain shirt, and you're not wearing anything with your braces, +1. 4,000 will get us a +1 weapon, so that could be something to look at, because we've only got masterwork weapons. 4,000 will also get us a stat boost item, so that might be what we'll do actually. Let's see. Oh, it's only 2,000 for a +1 weapon. It'd be 1,000 for +1 armor. Okay. No stat boost items? Accessories. There we are. So these will probably start popping up in the dungeon that we're in. So I'm a little bit wary of buying them at the moment, but we do need the bonuses. 4,000. We've already got our Cloaks of Resistance. These are part of the main essential items you need as you're leveling a character in Pathfinder. It's one of the flaws of the system, but it's still something that needs to happen. We have our +1 armor. We could go for a +2 armor, or we could go for our +1 weapons. So, do we have a heavy flail +1? We do. We're going to do that for Trevor. Although we've got magic weapon prepared, let's just stick with magic weapon. And we've got, Alucard's got the ability to enchant his weapon anyway. So we're going to stick with our +1s, save on the money at the moment, and see what we get on this run through on this level. So I think this is level 4 of the dungeon. Hopefully it's not going to be full of kobolds and goblins again. Hopefully get something a bit more interesting. Does look like it's going to be lightning themed. So let's check it out. So the Wrath of the Righteous is getting closer, so I might do a run through of that. Now I've also been looking at doing a run through of Solasta, which is a similar style game but set in 5e, which is a system I'm not familiar with. What have we got here? What did we get there? Okay, Bear's Endurance, so that's nice. It's bolstered our hit points a little bit. Where's our doors?
Follow me.
Are they all going to be secret, are they? This can't be the end of it. So let's walk around to the edges, see if anything pops up with our perception. Okay, there we go. It wasn't hidden, it was just in the corner.
No stopping
Any
now.
traps here? No traps. Come on through. Bit of a library. What do we got? Skeletons, hey? Skeletons want bludgeoning and not cold damage, so Alucard is in a little bit of trouble with skeletons. Oh, alright. What's this fortitude save from? Electric creature. Wonder what that would do to us. Wow. 2d6 +4 lightning damage. Interesting. Why do they do 2d6 damage? Are they... Can we see what they're running on them? Haven't made the roll yet to see what they're actually capable of. So, our Frostbite and our Frigid Touch are both going to be useless because skeletons are immune to cold. So that's a bit unfortunate. So we're just going to buff Trevor. We should have done that before, because our main forms of damage are going to be not very useful. We can switch to Fire and Lightning, which we already have turned on, so that'll be useful. So we might trigger that this turn actually. we got the swift action left. Okay, what do we got coming up here? Sword and shield skeleton, archer, and a mage skeleton. Alright, Trevor. We're going to study one of these soldiers, and then we're going to attempt to cleave. Perfect. And that's why we pick up cleave. Alright. So Sypha, we're going to 5-foot step this way. Let's see if I can get line of sight on this skeleton archer here. Do I need extended range? Yeah, yep, I'm going to need extended range. So we're going to hit him with an extended range one. That's going to be 1 burn already. That's not too bad. We want to build a little bit of burn. Okay, these guys are pretty soft. And it's not going to be much of a fight through here at the moment. Okay, so it's a little bit of lightning damage. Nothing too stressful though. We can't make the charge here. We can just walk to here. And we'll walk to the far side of him. That way we're going to be flanking him for when Trevor wants to come in. So now Trevor can simply charge in. Oh, no, he can't charge in. There must be something just there that's causing us to not be able to charge. It's a little bit annoying. How does this work? Okay, so we put holy water onto our flail now. So now we should do bonus damage if he attempts to do any sort of casting. Alright, let's move up here, Sypha. And we'll just hit him with a normal blast. Okay. So we've lost the holy water, but that's alright, it's the first time we've tried it. That was quite an easy fight. Yeah, we don't have to pick anything up. I learned that last time. We can, we'll just be able to collect at the end of the dungeon. What's this? Okay, here we go. Oh, we have a +1 spear. Well, we might equip that just in case we need the magic damage. Tight helmet, bonus against sonic attacks. Got no reason not to wear it, but we will turn it off. And a potion of restoration. So that's straight after we've already used one. Okay, so we'll double back this way.
Onwards.
Don't need to heal Trevor. He's down 10 hit points, but we're doing alright. So looks like we can go this way as well. Okay, fair few ways to go in this floor.
We cannot be defeated.
Okay, more skeletons by the looks of that. Just come in there and... Why is that costing 1 burn? Is it always 1 burn, is it? No, because of that. Okay, we don't want to take any burn at the moment. I'm happy with 3. And she's doing heaps of damage anyway. Especially with that deadly aim running. Skirmisher, this guy might be a little bit stronger, is he? No, we haven't... Oh, because they're probably religion. We don't have any knowledge religion. It's a bit of a shame. Okay, Alucard. Can we just get around behind them? Alright, let's come around here. We went a little bit too far and suffered an attack of opportunity. Okay, Trevor. Let's study this one. So do a bit of bonus damage, and then we'll try cleave on this one. Ah, I missed. Natural 1. Okay, can we get a... No, it's too close for that. Turn that on, turn that on. We would do it. We will go up to... Still 0 burn? Okay. Try the brawler. I don't know how tough they are. Yep, so she one-shot that. She's doing some nice damage. That's 27 damage there. 3d8 plus 6. What did you just cop there, Trevor? 12 damage from the electricity. Whew.
Forwards.
Guess that makes sense. It's electricity level. I probably should have switched off of electricity. Maybe to keen? Keen and fire? Yeah. Don't know. So they're going to be probably immune to electric because of the dungeon level, and they're immune to cold because they're skeletons. Did we study you? We studied the other one, didn't we?
We can do it.
Okay, there we go. 24 damage. Get the sneak attack from the flank. 1d10 plus 13 plus another d6. So that's quite nice. And nothing immediately useful. Trevor's down a little bit, but I don't think that's anything we need to worry about at this stage. We'll pick that up when we grab a campsite. Oh,
It is done.
that one out of the way. And what do we got in here?
What's that?
Another trap.
Stand with me.
Okay. A few skeletons in this room. Champion archer, mage, skirmisher, and skeleton. So nothing scary again. Alright, Alucard. Can't get through without crossing over that barrier, so we'll just come up here and we'll just throw a disrupt undead. So it's a cantrip, just a d6 of damage. Okay, they're all going to come in here, which is good because we don't want to have to go moving out. Alright, what do we got? Skeleton and skirmisher. We'll put that on that skeleton. Oh, I got 0 on. Alright, let's move up to here with Sypha. Now we want it. How much burn? We got 2 out of 6. Yep, we'll take a bit more burn. Turn that off actually. Oh, we can't do that. Turn that off. So this will empower our spell. This will ignite them. I think empowerment is going to be better. Yeah. Wow, look at that damage. 39, 28. Alright, they're just going to nickel and dime us down here, are they? I will... How do we delay? Choose a position. We want to go after. Yep. After Trevor, because Trevor is going to attempt to disarm this trap.
I am finished.
Okay, cool. So now the rest of us can get through. So I don't know why I must have left that on and it's drained all my uses of it, but that's not a problem. Just study him. Okay, move Alucard up. Might be a bit of an issue, but he's not taking any damage, so I'm not too worried. Probably overkill. We missed anyway. Okay, Sypha can come up a bit as well. And... Did she reach the archer? She can. She missed him though. Slowly ticking away on Belmont, aren't they? Okay, let's get him over there. You walk pretty slow there. We might have to get you some mithril armor. Sort that speed issue out. 0. Yeah, without turning your abilities on. Alright, we got 4 burn. We don't want to take any more burn. That sorts him out. Oh, yeah, it wasn't too bad. And we should be able to step in here and finish you off. Okay. Now, was there anything worth looting on these bodies? Doesn't look like it. There is a locked chest here. Ah, full plate. Of course there's full plate. +1 full plate, masterwork short bow. I mean, it's going to sell well. So it's not even really. 662. Would it be nice if we had a heavy armor wearer? Found quite a lot of good heavy armor so far down here. Okay, so we still have to head back down this way. There's a couple of doors we've missed. Let's see what we've got up here. More skeletons. I have to go walk all the way around it. Looks at that. Oh, there's one over here. Dread Skeleton Swordsman. Here we go. We've got a bit more of a challenge now. Skirmisher, Skirmisher. Alright, Sypha. So, let's turn everything on. And we're going to blast this swordsman. He didn't die. So he only took 16 damage as well. Has he got resistance? No, just didn't roll very well. Okay. Alucard. We're going to move you over to here. And we're going to use your wand to hit these 3. Can we get 3? Oh, yeah, there we go. Quickly becoming less useful, that wand, isn't it? So put that on there. And we'll try and cleave. No, we missed the cleave. Ooh, chain lightning on hits. Interesting. Luckily, it looks like he's got plenty of armor class. So we'll move Sypha to here. We have to turn that off and turn that off. But then we can use... This is going to give us a campsite, I'm pretty sure. So we'll take the urn again. Yeah. And that just made a mess. Nice work, Sypha. Just like watching the Netflix show, which just comes in and cleans everything up with the magic.
I've spotted something.
Yeah, that's alright. Let's turn this on, because we're not going to hurt him otherwise. And, come on, there we go. And there's our campsite. Alright. Do we get anything nice out of that? Braces of armor +1. Not really then. Pretty subpar loot so far this level.
I can't do it.
Okay, how much did you fail by? Okay, you don't need to roll very high. So I checked that because if you can't make it, there's no point in trying
I
again.
was successful in my search.
How did you... You must have just managed to slip through that
This is done.
trap. Oh, this could be good. Couple of rings of protection. Well, let's put them on. So that's one of the essential items. Rings of protection. Slot them in. And what was that? Just a light pick here. Nobody needs that. So that's the end of this level, but we did miss a couple of rooms before. So we're going to sleep. We could change Alucard's spells, and we probably should have for these final rooms, but I forgot. We'll come down here. Now we got a door there, and I'm guessing there's a door down here somewhere. There it is, secret door. Why can't we open that door? There we go. So hopefully there's some nice loot in here.
It won't work.
Okay, what do we need to roll? We need a 22, we have a +13, so we can fail by 5 or more.
I can't do it.
Move them
Let
back.
us press on.
So what's he need to roll? He needs to roll a 9. So if he rolls a 4 or less, he's going to take the trap.
Finished.
Okay. But he got through that. And here we go. So, what do we get from that? We got a masterwork named Hookhammer, it's 100 gold, but we also got Headband of Vast Intelligence +2. So that is going straight on Alucard because that boosts his intelligence, which is his spellcasting stat, because he's a magus. It's definitely going to be useful. It might even give him an additional spell memorized. No, it does not. It would have given him an extra 4th level spell, but he doesn't obviously have 4th level spells yet. Okay, one more room to go through. And no trap here. Okay, let's see what we got. More skeletons. Skeleton Mage. So again, hasn't been a super challenging level. When I did a test for this idea for this playthrough, I actually died twice on the first and the second level, and they're a lot more challenging. So it just shows, I don't know whether it's because I've now had a bit of practice at it, or because I've just gotten lucky. But this has definitely not been a challenge at all. When we are at the point where we're sort of one-shotting everything already, I feel like we're a bit over-leveled, but I think... Yeah, these are only challenge rating 2. We're a challenge rating 5 party, even though we're only 3 members. So we're definitely over-leveled for this area. And we'll just move in. And we'll move Sypha up and Chicken Blast this thing. So hopefully we'll have a bit more excitement in a couple more levels, because this has definitely not been a challenge at all. What do we got here? Surely there's something in this room. Secret door? Secret door?
Onwards.
No? Well, there goes the lightning level. It looks like that's it for this level. So let's head down to the next level of the depths. And hopefully we get to see something a bit more exciting. So it was lightning based. The challenge wasn't there though, so you could have considered applying lightning resistance to our characters, but I don't know if it's because we have a small party, which means we're getting more XP than we would normally, or if we've just gotten lucky. Okay, let's collect everything. We're going to be overloaded, but that's fine because we're going to go straight back to the ruins. And it sounded like we leveled up. Did we level up? We did indeed. So we've got a fire level now, so that's going to be interesting. So let's do our level ups. Now we're going to stay single class. What are we getting? We get another level of studied target. No, we're going to 6. Where are we? So we're going to get another level of sneak attack and another talent, so we're going to stick with this level. Get that trickery and that perception. And it doesn't. No one's trained in law religion, which is slightly annoying. No points building those. Law nature, maybe. I don't remember what's the law status on these guys.
Let us not hesitate.
Law nature is 7 on you. Arcana and world are massive on you. So the only law that you would need to pick up, Trevor, is religion. But that's not going to happen as a slayer. So perception, trickery. Yeah, I mean it could happen, but your score is going to be so low. I also just put 1 in persuasion just so we've got it there. Now, our slayer talent. Bleeding attack is good, but we're not using a bleeding weapon. I would have thought you'd need to use slashing or piercing to do that, but it doesn't seem to say anything about it. Combat style. We could go the two-handed weapon, which then just gives us more feats, but we've already got those feats. That's a combat feat anyway. And it gets us unconfused, or gets us out of those status effects. Iron Guts stops us being sickened. That could be handy. Intimidating prowess, but we're not using Intimidate at the moment. Already picked up Trap Finding. Improved Dirty Trick. Dirty Trick's a handy feat. So we could go Favoured Terrain Underground, which is going to apply to everything in the Tenebrous Depths, I believe, which will give us a bonus on Initiative, Law, and Perception and Stealth. So the only thing we'd be using that for would be Perception, which is handy, +2 to Perception, but not really necessarily what we want. We're going to go Bleeding Attack. Does it tell me if it's going to apply? It's just when you hit them with a sneak attack. Okay, we're going to, hopefully it does apply even though we're using a bludgeoning weapon. Okay, Sypha. I'm going to stick with Kineticist to get a wild talent and an internal buffer. Yes, this is an additional point of energy that we can use to avoid taking burn. And these wild talents will just pick something that we have. So get that perception and use magic device maxed out. Everything else, put 1 point in stealth just because. And nature, because you're the one with our law nature. Alright, here we go. Got a bit more variety on our wild talents now. Kinetic restoration. So that one's probably essential because that's a restoration. That's a restoration essentially. So that gives us a bit of burn to remove hit status damage, which we are going to need because we don't have a cleric. Heat adaptation, not too worried about it. That is cool and very thematic actually for Sypha. So Sypha does put the hands behind her and go flying around in the Netflix series. This would allow us to do it in a sense within this game. You know what? Just because it is so thematic and so totally Sypha, we're going to put that on there so she can go jetting around with her flames. And Alucard. Keep going with your Sword Saint Magus. And what are we going to pick up here? Magus Arcana. Just keep building your knowledge points there. Now, Magus Arcana. That could be handy. Insight bonus to his attack rolls equal to his intelligence. So that's actually really good too. Lets him extend the duration of his buffs. So at the moment at level 6 we would get 6 minutes of buffing on his blade, which is really nice. Prescient attack. That's pretty good. Deny dex bonus. Spell blending wand wielder. Okay, we're going to go with the enduring blade so we can buff the blade for longer. Now, level 2, we've got plenty of spells. This is not really blur. Let's go with that. Effortless armor, personal. It would be handy if it could be cast on someone else. Fiery runes, sure. Yep. Let's have a magical flaming sword, I suppose. Yeah, let's go with that. Doesn't really matter because he can't use this many spells. He's got heaps in his spell book, but he can only prepare a handful of them. Whoops. So hopefully we get an extra one here. So let's get... what's Force Sword do? So we can give ourselves a +1 Force Sword, which is really cool for 6 minutes. Or we can have d6 +1 additional points of fire. Hang on, let's bring this up a bit more. You can discharge the rune, so it probably only happens once. Not worth it for a 2nd level spell. Bladed Dash is really cool as well. So that's a pretty long range dash. We might actually go with that one. Let's close the gap. And do we have another? We're going to swap one of our frostbites out for corrosive touch. Oh, we had grease. We're swapping that out because we ran into the issue where the enemies are immune to our frostbite. So we don't want to be completely neutered by everyone having frost. Okay, so there's our level ups. Make the slow trek over here to Honest Guy to sell all this junk that we have. And then we'll be done for the episode. So, once again, fairly trivial level. Hopefully it's going to start getting more difficult. We're slowly working our way deeper and deeper into the depths. We will start to see more and more advanced enemies. Those ones we were fighting were only challenge rating 2, which surprised me a little bit. I was expecting much higher challenge rating from the 4th level of the depths, but we'll see what we get next time round. So, thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed this content, give me a like and a subscribe down the bottom. If there's any other game or series you would like me to see run through this, or even if you want to see me go through Solasta, or I'll definitely be going through Wrath of the Righteous when it comes out, let me know down in the comments, and otherwise we'll see you in the next video.